to go onto YouTube and redo the old stream title and get the chat up. Hello if anyone's joining. Let me just get set up real quick. Edit. Testing new darts versus subs. There we go. Save. Hi Charlie, how's it going? I'm just quickly setting up at the minute, so that's why you can't see me. Now I need to tweet out that I'm live. Let me quickly just adjust this. Just a little bit more central. Oh, that's too far. There you go, that looks about right. I managed to super glue my points back together, so they haven't come out in the last, well, since I last streamed, so hopefully they'll be okay. Saying that, they will probably break now that I'm streaming. Share, copy link, let me go to Twitter, let me tweet it out. I actually really like these darts since I bought them. I hit, was it like 3 180s in practice the other day? Live, planning at some viewers and testing new darts. There we go. How's it going, Stephen? Yeah, the code is FEC. Let me get warmed up, and if anyone wants to play, feel free to join. I'm in channel 2, I believe. The code is FEC, as it always is. Hopefully that won't change. I've played all day. Normally when I stream I've been playing for about an hour. But this is completely on the fly. One thing that is putting me off is that. I hate when my surrounds aren't straight, it's so off-putting. So I might not be live for too long. Just because I still have to eat. And also, I've got some meetings to do at sort of 7:30ish, so I might only be live for about 45 minutes. How's it going, Ross? all good. A bit of another random live stream, just because I've got a sort of spare 45 minutes. Just filmed a video, and I thought while I've got some stuff set up, I'll stream for 45, 50 minutes or so. And also get to test out my new darts again, because obviously the other day on stream my point kept coming out. But yeah, that's all fixed. I think it was just that one dart, because the other points I haven't super glued and they've stayed in, but the one that I had that kept falling out has been alright since I super glued it, so hopefully they'll stay like that. I was going to film another video sort of talking through my thoughts on the target launch, but I think everyone sort of spoke about the target launch so far, so I don't want to just repeat what everyone said. I think at the end of the day, you've got to be a really dedicated sort of target fan to want to buy any of those things. Cool. Those seconds two were good. Unbelievably, also managed to get a Mission Samurai 2 board, which should be on its way. Well, it was dispatched today. So I've now got 5 dartboards. Well, I will have 5 dartboards. So this Harrows board is going to stay. Probably along with my 180 Gladiator 2, and then I'm going to send my Winmore and my 180 Gladiator 3 over to a couple of friends. Because I've got a few friends who are they're either using dartboards which are round wire or diamond wire, and I thought I'd give them a little bit of an upgrade. Or they just don't have a dartboard and they've wanted one and they just haven't really got around to getting one, so I thought I'd give some of my spare ones away which I don't use. So I sort of want to test out, I don't want to test out every dartboard, but I'm intrigued by how dartboards can be different, because a lot of people say they're the same, but I don't believe that's true. So, especially yesterday, I literally got the email from Darts Corner and it said new Mission Samurai 2 board out, and I heard some okay things about the first version, which only come out maybe like a year ago. I heard some okay things. It wasn't the best board, but apparently the size was very similar to the Blade 5, which is why I wanted to try it out. And then obviously they've released a second version, so I'm going to compare it to my other boards. See what it's like, see if they've made any innovations to it. Because, like I say, most dartboards now have been in production for about 3 or 4 years at least. Obviously, some have had some sort of minor upgrades, like the Pro Tour. They've updated the bullseye wire. The Harrows Pro Match Play, they've updated the bullseye. Just things like that. So maybe a whole new generation board might be slightly different. Quickly just check. There we go. Okay, there we go. Right. Yeah, if anyone wants to play, I'm in channel 2 on Naka. The code is FEC as always. I really wish they'd update the Streamlabs, so my latest sub will come up in the top corner because there's such a little thing that I wish could be there. The main thing is because the latest sub thing, I think it encourages people to subscribe because they want to see the name up there. Obviously, I think on YouTube you have to have your subscriptions private, but still. No, your subscription's public, sorry. Which I think by default they're on private, because mine were. So, I don't know. What else has happened in the darts world since the last stream a couple of days ago? I can't remember when I streamed now. Tuesday, was it? I don't know. Not much. Obviously, just the target. The target launch was the big thing, I think. Like I said, I think it was a little bit. I guess for people who like Target, I think it was a big launch, but for everyone else, it was just a bit meh. Like, it wasn't really anything that makes people who don't like Target want to buy anything, I don't think. Yeah, so I just filmed a video, like I said, and I've got all. I basically, someone said on Twitter, why don't you review different types of cases? So I already had a few, but I had to get a few more that I didn't really have in the category. So I bought this one, which I think is actually a really nice case. The only problem is you can't keep it all together, which for someone with L-style flights like me is a bit of an issue. We got this one and this one, which are basically the same, just one's bigger than the other. And we've got a Winmore one, obviously the sort of standard Winmore ones you get. And I also put in like a darts wallet up there. But, I was tempted to get one of the really big cases that hold like 9 or 12 sets of darts, but I didn't really see the point in it because I'd never use it. But I'm never going to take a case that big to like a game or a tournament. And all my darts here at home just sit in point protectors on a shelf. But I don't want to have to go through a case if I want to get to a set of darts. And also that case has got to go somewhere, and those cases are massive. So I know someone in our team has like one of the big, like, they're not suitcases, but they're like briefcases. They're absolutely huge. You just open it up and it's got like 50 sets of flights, 12 to 15 sets of darts, and God knows how many stems in it. I was like, how can you just carry that around? I'm also waiting for FIFA to download. I think it's not downloaded at the minute, so I had to turn my PlayStation off to stream, because one, because it's too loud, and two, because I think it might mess up my quality of the stream, so I decided to turn it off. So I'm sacrificing a FIFA download for this stream. just throwing up an idiot now. I just need to play a game against a bot while we're here. How do you exit these? Just go back. There we go. For web. New game. That'll do. Right, we'll just play against the bot for now. $41. Just so I keep some concentration while I throw, because obviously I don't want to just be chucking it randomly. $60. $45. I'm still not 100% sure on these darts. I think the reason why I was a little bit more consistent with them is because they're a little bit thicker. 140. And I seem to grip thicker darts better. Like, so yeah, like when I have thinner darts, I really struggle to sort of like get the proper grip when I pick it up, and I have to like faff about with the darts trying to get it in the right place. Whereas with thicker darts, I seem to get a more consistent grip, which I think is my main issue, or one of them anyway. 45 again. So it's consistent 45s, 60s, and a 140. I've left myself 170, which I definitely meant. Oh, bottled the bullseye. Oh! I've never hit a 170 before. 125. I bottled the bullseye, and very badly as well. I've never hit a 170 finish against a bot, against a person, even just like randomly throw it. I've never hit a 170. Oh, gutted. Oh, he's bottled it now. 41. Oh, it's all gone wrong. 32 minus 5, 27. Oh dear, 17, 21. Can't believe I bottled that. Bullseye. I should have just taken my time. I should have done a Rob Cross and just stopped, took a breath, bang. There we go. 23 dart and I missed a 170, and I messed up the checkout before that after missing the 170. So it could have been a, what was it? If I hit that, what was it? A 125 left me 45. So was it 23 darts minus 2, 21 minus that extra 3? Yeah, so it could have been what, an 18 darter if I hit that 170, which would have been nice. But it wasn't to be. $100. Bourbon biscuits. What an interesting name. Harrow's Board any good? It's better than I expected. I think a lot of people seem to just think it's absolutely useless. But I think for a problem is it's the same price, if not more expensive than some boards, and I think that's what lets it down. I think if it was, it's still a good board for the price. Oh Jesus! I think for the price, 11. I think it's generally about sort of 36 quid. You'd be better off getting for an extra 3 quid and 180 Gladiator 3, or for probably the same price of Blade 5. But like I said the other day on my stream, if you've got the opportunity to get one, either on a discount or for free, like I managed to get mine through my university catalogue, it's not a bad board at all. It's softer than most boards, which I think is better because it's a little bit more consistent. I like the inking around each side just because it seems to be a bit more consistent. The only thing I don't really like is when you hit the board. Someone said the other day, like, rotate your board. I don't even play on it for like an hour. And they said rotate my board just because when you hit the black segment and pull a dart out, it leaves like, you can see the ink behind the black, or you can see like the sisal behind the black ink. So you can kind of see it on stream, I think. You can see like all these little sort of dots. This isn't where I've overused it. This is literally just where the dart goes in and I pull it out and it just takes the sort of ink away. But saying that, the original 20 segment I used has healed up a little bit more. So it's not terrible. But I think there are better boards out there. Like I said earlier, I'm going to test the new Mission Samurai board, Samurai 2, just because I'm intrigued. I never got the Samurai 1 and I was going to get it and it sort of just went out of stock. Usually 202. 60. So yeah, like I say, I wouldn't recommend it necessarily, but I wouldn't, if you said I want to get something different, I wouldn't not recommend it. Ah, 41. That wasn't very good. Leaves me a 141. So 81. 71, 62. 29, 89. Yeah, that's correct. Ah, shocking. 12. Like I say, so possibly by my next stream, I'll have another different board up. But I think it's good. I think if people want to sort of, if I have the opportunity to recommend a board to someone, at least I'll know sort of pretty much every board on the market. The only one I haven't really tried is the Target Pro Tour. That's the only one I haven't tried. But I think enough people have used a Target Pro Tour so you can get a recommendation from it. I can't remember if I drank my cup of tea, but it's not here, so I'm guessing I did. Strange. Bit more consistent, hopefully. Will be 1-1. We'll play a best of 3 and then we'll see where we're at, because like I said, I've got a bit of a meeting at 7:30. So I didn't look too sharp when I went on the board. 76. No, that's fine. 264. I seem to be more consistent today, but the consistency is still not consistent. I think the heavier dart does help. 137. I seem to be closer to the target I'm aiming for, whereas the other day I seem to be going spreading all over the place. We've got 86. We've got bullseye double 18. No, maybe not. 83. Oh dear, dear, dear. 21. I only ever thrown Winmore blades. 4 was the first, then 5. I just love the rotor lock feature in the back. Yeah, I think that's why a lot of people get it. I think the rotor lock is a big sort of selling point for people. Is that 19? Oh dear. What was that move? 19 left me with 46, 36, 33, 19, 20, 33. Yeah, I think the rotor lock system sort of sells for a lot of people. I think for me it wasn't too much of a deal breaker. But like I say, Winmore, I think, I don't know, because there's so little people that have used a 180 Gladiator 3 compared to a Winmore, and I'd personally say the board itself, like the actual playing surface of the board on the 180 Gladiator 3 is better. I think it lasts a bit longer. It's just, and I think the logos look better. They look a bit nicer. But like I say, Winmore's just, I guess, because it's the bigger brand, people use it more. That was terrible. 43. Like I said, I'm lucky enough to be able to sort of have people around me, friends, family. Oh my days. Friends, family that play darts, and I can sort of buy stuff if they need it. And like I said, I've got friends who want not a new dartboard, but they want a better dartboard, and that's why I've got the extra couple I have, because that means I can test them out, and it also means I can give my older dartboards, which aren't even worn down too badly, away to my friends who don't really have a good dartboard. Just got some Unicorn board in a travel bag door strap thing. Oh, the Unicorn on tour. Matt Edgar just done a video on one, I think. They look okay. I think, like I said, it depends how much you travel, if you're not allowed to put stuff up. For me, I'm lucky because I'm allowed to put stuff on the wall. Although we live in a rented property, it's like lifetime tenancy, because my family sort of had this house for ages. So I don't think we're going to get rid of it anytime soon. So, like I say, we just screw stuff in the wall. At the end of the day, you can just plaster over it, doesn't matter. I'm not playing too well now since I've been speaking more. Like I say, originally I didn't like my Blade 5 because the bullseye wire was just too sort of fat, and I kept getting way too many bounce outs on the bullseye. And then I thought, okay, I could get another Blade 5 and hope for the best, or I search for the next best dartboard, and from what I saw it was a 180 Gladiator 3. So I got one of those. That was okay, but the wires started lifting off. I mean, it's still usable, but I didn't really like the fact the wires were lifting off. Got sent a Gladiator 2 as a replacement, actually, because they were getting rid of them. And then, yeah, ended up with this Harrows board. So what I've got Gladiator 2, Gladiator 3, Blade 5, Harrows, and then I'll get a Mission Samurai, hopefully tomorrow or the next day. Oh, shocking. This will be this leg over. Like I said, we'll do best of 3, but we're doing okay for time, so we might do a... God is an option. Yeah, that's the thing, like, I really like to test new dartboards or different stuff. 102. Ugh. Yeah, and I think I've been, especially during lockdown, I've pretty much worn down all the dartboards that I can, to the point where I don't really want to use them anymore. They're not good enough for me. And like I say, I can send them off to friends who don't know as much about darts, but they're getting an upgrade on their board. 60. And also, like I say, I've got this YouTube channel, so even if I don't necessarily make money from the channel, I think it's nice for people to know. I think you've got to put something into it before you get anything out. I think, Jesus Christ. So I think in my house there's not actually any doorways that have a long enough runway behind it to even stand the right distance away, which is a bit of a weird way to build it. I mean, downstairs you could, but you don't want to just be stood in the middle of the living room throwing darts while someone next to you is watching TV. Like, even this dartboard is on my neighbour's wall, so he can hear every dart that hits the board. He probably gets sick of it. But he said he doesn't mind too much, because it's not too loud. But I think eventually I want to move this dartboard somewhere else. If not, find a way of getting a stand. How often do you need to be hitting 180s? I mean, it depends how good you're playing against. I mean, if you're playing Michael van Gerwen, you probably want to be hitting 180s. Oh my God, once every few legs. I mean, if you're me and you're playing the league I play in, you don't really need to hit any 180s. Just a couple of 60s would probably be alright, but like I say, it's more about just being consistent with your scoring, which I don't have. As you can see, I just seem to, everything deflects into the ones. I mean, you can hit a load of tons and you'll be alright. Did you ask him or did you mention it first? What do you mean? I actually forgot what I was talking about. About the 50-60 these days. I don't know what's going on. That was a 60 one now. Completely forgot. I just done what Ross does and just forgot what score was being hit. Oh my God. Stem's coming loose and everything. 45. Yeah, my average at the minute is sitting in the low 50s, which is shocking for me. Oh, it's not shocking, but it's like 9 points below what I normally average. There was a stage maybe for about a month. I was probably averaging about 60. But for some reason recently it's dropped back down. I don't know why. Maybe because I've started university again, I haven't had as much time on the board. Maybe because I've been making a few more videos, been streaming a little bit more, so I haven't actually been doing any sort of proper practice. I don't know, it's tough to say. Ah, 41. So I'm going to do a best of 5, so I'll probably lose to the computer again. I mean, my average in this game is probably low 50 as well. Oh, 45. I mean, the last dart just always goes over to the 5, and I don't want it to. Let's quickly look at the stats. It's probably not even in the 50s anymore. There you go, 52, low 50s again. Whereas beforehand, I was sort of sitting in the 59-60 region, which is really annoying. Oh my god. My dart point got stuck in my fingernail there, that was a bit weird. Oh, it didn't help. 12, 17, 20. I think I've given up now. Oh, the last dart every time just goes in the wrong place. It's just that lack of consistency. I just want to hit that 20 every time. I don't know what score I'm on. What am I going for? 41. Same thing again, third dart in the 1. And it's not even like a lack of concentration. I think it might be over focusing, like I said the other day. I try so hard to get that final dart in the 60, I just push it wide. That was shocking. So this has just turned bad now. My darts are all going into the 18s, 38, 39. Oh dear, 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 what has happened? Oh, I need a mental reset, that's what I need. Because this is going terribly wrong. Oh, just breathe. Focus on the target. Hit the target. $85. I mean, my average has probably dropped down to the 40s now, which is a bit annoying. 123. Shoot on 19s, I'm a fucking idiot. 57. 19 would have left me 104, and I could have treble 18 bull, but no. 10 is 56. That leaves 24, 34. Oh, I thought that was in. Oh dear, this is another thing that's ruined my average as well recently, it's just not hitting doubles. And it's done it. Look at that, 36 darts, shocking. Well, 36 darts to the computer is even worse for me. 51 average. My best leg was a 23 darter, which should have been an 18 darter. Well, I bottled a 170 for an 18 darter. It's just so hard. Like, it can't be that, well, it obviously is, but it can't be that hard to throw 3 darts the same. Apparently it is. A lot of my darts seem to drop very low. We'll finish on a ton plus and then we'll end the stream. I know it's not been too long, but as I said before, a lot of meeting, and I want to be not annoyed at the meeting because I've played a bad game of darts on the stream. You watch me hit a 180 now on the stream. Every time. So that difference in that 15 points, if you hit a 45 3 times instead of hitting a 63 times, that's 45 points difference. Oh, why am I dragging things so low? That's the one thing I really get annoyed with my technique, is like, well, it's not my technique, but I seem to drag darts down here way too much. $60. We will hit this ton, I'm telling you. What a marker for the triple 20, and he's messed it up. Come on, man. There we go, we hit a ton. That'll do it for the stream, guys. Thanks for watching. Sorry I've been bad again. You know me. Good stream, bad stream. That's how it goes. Hopefully next time will be a better stream. Hopefully a different board. This board seems to be giving me bad luck, so I'm going to throw it away. No, not really. I'll keep it. But yeah, guys, thanks for tuning in. I'll see you in the next stream or the next video, whichever one comes first. Possibly the video. Yeah, so